Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So it's Sunday, and y'all know I like sometimes to make a video that's not the Sunday sermon. Let me fix my color because I see it. We're going to do something a little different today. And I wrote this down because I want to make sure I remember these. And this is 14 of the most evil things that people do or can do. You know, how fitting we talk about this on Sunday, because a lot of people, they think that they righteous, but they be doing like evil more than they do righteous things. So I kind of want to sum this up for all the arrogant, narcissistic people who might be a lot more evil than they actually portray to be. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make this 15. Hold on. I want to thank the Most High for giving me number 15. He gave me another one. Wait till y'all hear what it is. And look, man, I know when I'm hearing from God. He gave me this because I was completely forgetting about that. So wait till y'all, make sure y'all watch the whole video. And wait till you get to the end and see what number 15 is. I'm telling you, the Most High gave it to me. See, I think the problem with people is a lot of time, because the Most High ain't coming down setting stuff straight, the people think that they okay or what they do is okay. So I want to get into this list. 15 of the most evil things that people can or will do. Now, y'all can add to this list in the comments, and I appreciate all y'all to be commenting. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're sharing this content, especially if you need to throw off on somebody that you know that might be doing these things, but trying to act like they so spiritual. So let's get into this list. Number 1, teach other people that there is no God. Let me show you. This is evil. Everybody has a right to believe what they want to believe. But if it's anything that you have absolutely no proof of, that belief is atheism. Now, you got a right, and I'm not bashing no atheist. Amen. That's you. I'm going to treat you still based on how you treat me. Whether you believe on God or not, that's how I'm going to do it. That's how he will want me to do. Because as far as the Most High is concerned, as long as you're alive and he decides whether or not he going to forgive you for that, which most times he will, that's between you and him. But when you teach other people this, not only are you blaspheming the Spirit, but now you causing other people to do it. So that's going to make for an intense punishment for you in eternity. Super intense. If you believe that is one thing, you don't force that upon your kids. And that's evil, man. Like that could have been on this list. You an atheist, so you trying to make your kids to be. Come on, man. You're not being fair to them. If my father would have did that, I would have distanced myself from him. I would have distanced myself from him. Number 2, murder an innocent person I'm just going to leave it at that because I got another one on this list that's similar to this. Murder an innocent person. You a serial killer. You a psychopath. And you do something to somebody that's innocent. Man, I cannot stand when it be a lot of parking spots and people just come and pull up right next to me. Let's count the parking spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 spots. and he comes and pulls next to me. You know what? I think people do that when they think you gonna wash their car or something too. So, murder of an innocent person. Not self-defense. They innocent. And you just doing stuff to them just to do it. Number 3, force yourself upon another sexually. In particular, somebody that's too young to understand that's what they want. Or somebody that don't want to do it. Like you say, but she was like oxygen, she like rough. Look, man, we not talking about that. We talking about clear cases of a person not wanting to do it and you forcing yourself upon them. That's the most evil thing you could do. And I want you to know, you think because you can't see God, He know what you did. And so you can be the big bad wolf all you want, man. It's coming to you. It's coming to you. Man, I don't even believe in that. And you did that? Oh, man. Sucks to be you. Number 4. Now here comes somebody else. Physically beat up your parents or grandparents. Man, my mother done called me every name in the book. And she tried to fight me on numerous occasions. I'm not that evil, man. I'm not. Well, we all have some evil within us. But it's like some things, what made me put these things on this list is like me being a prophet. Like, I know that there's a difference among sin. Anybody that say sin is sin, you don't know that word. Some sins are worser than others, and the Bible tells you which ones. Now, it's other things that's bad and could have been on this list, but I'm going by the ones that me as a seer / prophet need to address. Because these, like, the more malicious something is, it's like certain factors that come into play, like malice, different factors that make some things worse than others. To physically beat up your parents or grandparents is one of the most evil things you could do. You said, what about stepfathers? We ain't talking about them. Them ain't your parents. If they put themselves in a situation, yeah, if you beat them up for no reason, you doing little stuff, that's bad. But they put themselves in that situation, trying to play daddy, or mama or whatever. So yeah, you don't want to just beat up nobody for no good reason. But parents and grandparents is one of the most evil things you could do. The Bible tells you to honor your parents. There's many ways that we do that. Number 5, incest. Incest. You thought you got away with one, huh? Now, little kids, it's bad, but it's worser when it's older people. Because see what older people think, like a lot of time, your wife will be messing with her cousin or her uncle. And she'll be doing that because she know you won't suspect it. So, and likewise, the husbands too. That's evil. Y'all already know what the Bible say with that. You say, but they was, look, man. Number 6, set up a person to be killed. You know what I'm talking about, deleted. You set that person up. You know, then these dudes would be at the funeral trying to act spiritual. Like, you set somebody up back there and you caused this person to be a retaliation victim, and you think you trying to act like you spiritual up there talking and stuff. The Most High be like, I'm tired of you. You next. Like, a lot of time, y'all don't understand that sometimes the Most High gets out the way and let things play out. Especially when it comes to stuff like that. Like, these dudes talking this op stuff. The Most High hate that. And then some of these dudes will have some prayer hands on them. The Most High be like, keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. It's people in hell right now. People in hell right now. Because they just was doing a little too much. And the Most High got tired of hearing about it. I told y'all, that's the one I fear. Number 7, set up a person to get robbed. I got a cousin that just recently happened to. But I already know. They said, well, he was doing this, he was doing that. You can't, when it comes to what you do, it's very limited, and there's very few situations where you could blame what other people did. Especially when you stand before God. He ain't gonna be trying to hear when he be bringing up your murders, people you done killed. You ain't gonna be able to say nothing. Cause you knew. Number 8, get into a relationship with or have sex with a person that is friends with or knows your ex. I know this one is kind of long. Pause. That you were engaged to or married to or in a serious relationship with. Y'all don't realize how bad that is. You don't get with nobody. I'm telling you, them relationships rarely ever work because of how evil that is. You don't get with somebody that grew up with your ex-husband or your ex-wife. They off limits. Only evil people. And this why one of the greatest things in my life, and it's truly an honor and a pleasure, is to be a prophet for the Most High. Because I get opportunities to tear off into people that deserve it. They deserve it. Because people be walking around here trying to act like they so close to, cool with, and in cahoots with the Most High. And be doing like some of the most heinous stuff. Like, they just ridiculous. They like the devil practically be clapping over them. And they'll be in church. They'll be reading their Bible. They'll be trying to teach other people the Bible, and just evil as they want to be. You do stuff like this, you ain't right, man. I'm telling you. Like, it's some stuff that, like, when you got a good heart and a good mind and a good conscience, and you went on the right path, like with God, it's just like certain stuff you're not going to do. I wasn't doing it. You could ask anybody I wasn't even doing this before I got into faith. Because this is just evil. When people do this, I mean, like how Derek Fisher did Matt Barnes. That's just evil. Like, that's an evil dude, man. You gotta be evil to do stuff like that. And number 9 is vice versa. Like if you are a person that did it, like, Here's what I mean by vice versa. Like anybody that does this, man or woman, it's evil. Like if man, what is it? Who does this keep texting me? Give me 1 second. Like, for instance, if you met somebody later and you didn't know that you knew, because I had a situation like that. Like, I dealt with one of my wife's cousins before I dealt with her, but I didn't know they were cousins. Like, how would I? I didn't know her back then. That's different. That's different. But a lot of people be doing this stuff and they be knowing. And it's very, like, if you do it for revenge, especially, you already know you evil. You evil. You with the devil. You with the devil. Like, you not spiritual. I don't care what you say you believe. Like, a lot of this stuff on here. Number 10. Deny a person goods, services, or employment opportunities because of race. Like, if you racist towards this type of person, so they come and apply for your job and you don't give it to them. The central reason why. See, you could try to fool, send emails talking about you went with other candidate, but the Most High know why you didn't hire that person. The Most High knew why you ain't hired that person. You knew they was the better candidate. You knew you needed somebody now. I remember this one dude was being so racist that he just, all his candidates were racist that were not his race. So he just took the position off the board, or he tried to, and didn't hire none of us. I remember that. That happened in Texas. So if you deny a person, you can have all the prayer beads and try to be spiritual all you want. You know why you didn't give that person that job, and it had nothing to do with what they could do. Like I told y'all, it's a dude with a carpet cleaning company. I ain't gonna say which one. And he a deacon at a major church in this area. Like on the outskirts, Brookfield, Menominee Falls or something. He white. Ain't about ish. He ain't about ish. Cause he, for no reason, my interview was good. He said, you know, your interview great, blah, blah, blah. I like your experience. He didn't give me the job. And when I used to see his people out, it was always whites and Latinos working for him. Man, you ain't ish. A lot of y'all opened my eyes to the truth that Christianity just not, it's not, or Islam. They be acting racist too. Or Sikh. These religions just ain't it. Because if these religions, if they were that close to God, they would not be racist. I don't believe in none of them. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing. But look, it's people that's saved and just in heaven right now from all those God above religions. But ain't none of them, the people who embrace it, prove all the time that ain't none of them it. Let me see this next one right here. Number 11, delete someone because they don't want to be with you. Man, that is evil, man. If they don't want to be with you, you move on. But when you take them out, if I can't have you, nobody can. That's evil, man. That's evil. Number 12. Behave maliciously because of someone's religious or political beliefs. That is evil. And it's been done to me. And it's been done to me by people who claim that they so saved. Distant themselves from me because they know I was I just was a Trump supporter. But you supposed to be so Christian-y and churchy. The devil is a lie. Them ones that they was cool with you until they found out y'all didn't agree on this or this. And so now they distance themselves from you. They'll never ask how you doing and nothing. Man, get out of here, man. You ain't about it. You ain't him. You ain't there when it come to the things of God. You ain't. Number 13, stealing. Stealing. Look, man, I've been in some situations. Man. When I tell you that I done suffer, and let me tell you something. Look, off subject, on subject. When it come to God, the Most High he gonna show you what you really about. It's like sometimes you go through so much that you be like, all right now, I think I done improved. Then I'm down with you. Come on now. I've been in some situations, man. And I used to steal as a kid just to do it. Because I thought it was funny and I thought it was fun. And sometimes, like as I got a little older, if I wanted something and couldn't buy it, I still was. But then I got a little more older and I started to see that just ain't right doing that. Like stealing just ain't right. But you ain't got. Use your charm. Get somebody to buy it for you. These dudes be stealing people's cars, man. People be losing their jobs. You think that ain't gonna come back on you? Because they can't get to work now. That happened in Milwaukee. When the Kia boy, when they went crazy like that, people was losing their job. That was the only car they had. And it was like they were stealing so many cars. It's like they car, like when they stole mine, it was in the shop for 8 months. I was driving a rental for like 8 months. I was driving it so long that I had to start paying out of my pocket for it. Number 14, damages someone's property, especially like if you get mad at them. Like what Benzino did while he wanted to talk about Travis Hunter. Man, you punched somebody's car because he was playing with them John Cougar Mellencamp's your ex had. Sorry, I'm sorry if you think if you're watching this. Is John Cougar Mellencamp still alive? I gotta say that. I gotta see so I won't be. Well, I don't want to be using his name like that. Yeah, hold on. I need to check that. John Cougar Mellencamp. Oh yeah, he's still alive. Dude was good too. I'm trying to think of which songs he sung again. It's a reason why I remember is because he had some songs I like. Let me see which one. What's the name of his songs? I would have to hear it. He had a lot of songs that I like though. Yeah. I can't think of none, but I know he, for me to remember him, he got some songs. But let's move on with this list. Yeah, you damaged somebody's property. I'ma fix him, all y'all chicks, but like y'all see the video, that fire was so high. Where dude was like, I can't stand it. Cause she burned his car up. He had like a classic car. And that brings us to number 15. I know y'all been waiting for this one, because this one he put in my mind. To receive compensation after a divorce or breakup and you are the cause or the main cause for that divorce or breakup. That is evil as hell. Your husband was sexual. You weren't having sex with him. So he divorced you and had to pay you? Evil. You got to be an evil person, man. No. The man too, like she make more and you cause a divorce. I ain't talking about, she talking about you cheated and stuff. But if you lying to her, of course she gonna say that. But when women do things like they commit adultery and he divorced them, they not having sex with him and he divorced them, they being disrespectful, insulting them, just doing little weak stuff, and he divorced them and have to pay them, you're evil. That's evil. You play sex game with a man with a high sex drive, and you ended up divorced because of he wasn't going for your games, and he had to pay you. I'm telling you, man, that's why I don't really, like, I don't be judging people, but like when people be trying to act like they spiritual, in my mind, I'm like, show me. Because I've seen people just be as unspiritual as it can get. Now, there's other stuff that could be on this list, like people sneaking, cheating and stuff. You bringing men and women to the house of that your spouse live in. That's evil. You thought you got away with 1 or 2 or 3. And this is why some people just can't get right too. I know sometimes the Most High be strengthening people and allowing them to go through stuff. But a lot of times it be that person, they just not right. And people don't see it, so the Most High be doing little stuff and orchestrating little stuff. The worst person you could be with is a sneakily evil person. Just that you gonna be like, dang man, I can't get over it. What's going on? But when they get compensation, man, I'm telling you. One thing that I know for sure. Is that even some of the guys that's talking this talk ain't even all that spiritual. But the Most High want them to continue. Want me to continue. Because marriage is a sacred thing. And people be trying to get married and no, they not built for it. So he be orchestrating us talking about this stuff. I'm telling you. But anyway, 10:45. We're going to do the Sunday sermon. 15-minute rule will be in effect probably around 2 p.m. or a little before. So make sure y'all in there, man. Make sure y'all in there. And any question you ask, I'll do my best to answer your question. But just know, yeah, we talked about this stuff on this list, but you can be forgiven. And when you are forgiven, just turn it around. Just do better. But I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Some of y'all be dealing with some evil people. And some of y'all found out today. And y'all be just desiring friendship with these people. That's another thing. That's a spiritual thing you got to be careful with. The people who you desire to be friends with. The Most High corrected me on that. I had to learn that. When they gone, they gone. Especially if they evil. But a lot of y'all just need to learn how to do a lot of people like this.